Hi, I'm Hannah. I play Winifred, the half-elf, feisty, fierce fighter.
Hi, I'm Austin. I play the halfling elf Val Oakmoon, the grifting ranger.
Hi, I'm Patty. I play the half-elf warlock named Jiraxis.
I'm Ben. I play Soren, a fallen Aasimar paladin.
Hi, I'm Danielle. I play a dragonborn sorcerer named Kaida.
I'm Cameron, your DM/headmaster, and this is Battles&Brews, a D&D podcast.
Okay, so last we left off, you guys were leaving your hand-to-hand combat class and were about to go into free time and passed by Mr. Tomorrow's cabin, and through his window you saw a familiar figure from your dreams, the woman in a purple dress, standing in the window, speaking to Mr. Tomorrow.
That's right.
Yep, I remember.
I don't really know what to do.
It's in the window, correct?
Yes.
She's standing next to Mr. Tomorrow.
Can I go up to the window and see if I can hear anything?
You're not going to be able to hear anything through the glass.
Oh, right.
Can we lift the glass up? Like, is it just a window that's able to be lifted, or
Is it a pop-out window?
No.
It's
just panes of glass.
So there's no way of opening it?
No.
Is his room, like his area, do we have to go through a bunch of the school to be able to get to that section of his room? Or
You're
is it
standing, so basically you guys are outside the entryway into his cabin. And as you were passing by, you noticed the woman in the window of his study.
And if I remember correctly, only when Val and Soren noticed it, right?
Yeah.
I think that sounds right.
Soren just doesn't say anything. He just keeps walking like, whatever.
I want to try to sneak into the cabin.
So you're going to try and go through the front door?
With your super high dexterity, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I kind of want to try to sneak into
Oh, God.
Oh, boy, here we go. All right.
Here we go.
Detention.
I need to know.
I was going to do a much stealthier approach, but...
Well, she does have a higher dexterity, so
I wouldn't say stealthier, but I wanted to observe them through the window and see if maybe he, read his body language.
Kind of like Kilroy in the window, just like...
Yeah, just kind of read his body language, see if it's afraid, timid, or anything like that.
So do an insight.
Ooh, I didn't test any of my dice before this. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Go for it.
Good.
Let's do it.
raw dogging rolls right now.
Yeah.
That's a 2
There you go.
Yikes.
plus 5, so 7.
He looks normal to you.
Yeah.
I literally, would I be able to, if I cracked the door open, if I could get enough of a stealth check, could I hear them? If I cracked
you're gonna crack the door open?
And put my head into the cabin?
Do you have lockpicking tools?
No. But would it be locked?
It is locked.
It's locked?
You can have a crowbar. Not very stealthy.
I was gonna
It's not very
say.
stealthy, but we get in that fucking door.
Nah, use the crowbar.
I mean,
Use the crowbar.
would I be able to use an arrow to try to pick the lock?
To pick the lock.
Yeah.
Well, Winifred's
in
like
a keyhole.
Winifred's like a prissy
It's metal.
fucking whatever the fuck.
Doesn't matter if it's
tiny.
metal.
Well, doesn't she have
fit.
some sort of hairpin fucking dumb shit since she's better than all of us?
I mean, I could use my hair.
My hair is braided. I don't have...
Of course it is.
I have a knot that has a little tiny spike through it, kind of like a chopstick.
A chopstick wouldn't fit.
It wouldn't fit into the keyhole.
Wouldn't fit.
Well then,
Okay. Instead of trying to break in, maybe there's a back door?
Hey.
We could...
What are you guys doing?
That, or we wait till she comes out and we follow her.
do you remember? Oh, do you remember the dream that we had with the lady, brown hair,
And the purple dress.
purple dress?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. She's in that room with Mr. Tomorrow. That's her.
Okay, but I feel like there's probably a lot of people that have a purple robe and
No,
have
man,
brown hair.
look at her.
at her.
We all shared the same dream vividly. That's her.
I mean, all right, whatever you say.
Is there like an underneath of the cabin? Is it like set onto a foundation that you can crawl underneath, like kind of like trailer home?
This is like the medieval times.
This is
like
fantasy.
the 1330s.
Well, you never know. Like they've had pillars that held homes up at some point.
They're just on a bunch of
Not
bush
here.
light boxes.
Okay.
Not here. No, this is straight on grade.
Okay. Can I like walk around quickly around the premises to try to see if there's like another back door that might be unlocked or window that I could open?
Sure, what's your passive perception?
It is 16.
So you see at the kitchen area, there is a one of the swing out windows cracked open, letting out heat from the oven.
I'm gonna open up the window.
Roll sleight of hand. It makes a creak as it
Oh
opens.
god.
Okay.
Shit.
All right, but it's open.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh god.
They perceive it.
Can I? It's open now, and I have like I'm poking my head inside. Do I hear if anybody is like heard that noise? My passive perception's pretty high, man.
Do you hear if anyone's heard the noise?
Yeah, like well, you know what I mean. Like if you like creak the door and you're like listening.
For someone's head to turn.
No, like a movement of their body, or like trying to walk towards the noise.
Or if they like
hear.
stop talking.
Yeah, no, they're still talking.
Okay, I'm going to
I'm just gonna hide
into
in
the
the
window
bush. That's like.
and go into the kitchen.
Okay.
I am
I'm
going
gonna hide
to
in the bush.
follow Val.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm following you.
I don't like this. I'm going back to the cabin.
Okay, you go.
No,
I'll tell you later.
no, don't leave.
I'm gone.
Okay.
Stay extra
I'm
quiet.
gonna go around and see if there's an entrance at the very back
Okay.
instead of. Well, the kitchen's right here, right?
No, this would be. Oh no, this is the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And you're going into the kitchen. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I want to try to see, and they're in the foyer. You said, or are they?
They're in their study.
They're in the study right here.
Go up one.
That one right there?
'Cause no-
Oh, up.
yeah,
that
there.
one. Okay. Yeah, I want to try to find. Oh, actually, no. Ignore me. I'm gonna follow Val.
Okay.
So all three
I'm
of you
just hiding
make
in the
stealth
bush.
rolls.
Oof. I'm raw dogging a roll right now.
Nerves. You said stealth check?
Yep.
Oh god.
Oh,
17. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
That's with a -1.
Nice. It's only a -1.
It's this one right here.
No, it's because it's
Next
my.
page.
You're proficient.
I'm proficient in it, and so it didn't allow me to have like a -5.
14 minus 3. That's 11, right?
Yep.
Yep. That's fine.
Soren got 15.
So you all pass your stealth check.
Nice.
Okay, so we're in there. Okay. I need you guys to follow my lead. Stay super quiet. I'm literally just going to try to go around the corner and hear what they're saying. Nothing too crazy or anything like that. You got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
No, I'm just gonna move up to the next entrance of the kitchen, and we know where the study is from seeing from the outside, right? Like roughly the area. Of
You
the,
know it's towards the front of the
okay.
cabin.
Is the kitchen where we're at? Is there a doorway that leads out?
Yes.
I'm gonna go unlock it.
It's not locked, so yeah, you'll have. It'll be easy to unlock it.
Damn.
Okay. Well, I'm literally going to open it, just crack it a little bit, so there's just an easy access to go out.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab like. This is in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
no,
grab-
we moved out of the kitchen, and we're now in like the dining room.
So you're cracking the door
Yeah,
from the
that
kitchen
goes out.
That goes out.
Yep.
And as you open it, you feel like these are the most well-oiled hinges of all time.
Oh yeah, just WD-40'd every 3 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Before
There's
I
just
left the
one
kitchen?
there's a servant in the cabin who just goes around with a can of WD-40 all day. Just
Is the
storing-
servant's
It's like
name?
a Dobby goblin, and it's just like
I feel like the
hinges
servant's
every
name
day.
would be Hank Hill.
When he has a hard time getting the cap off of
So
the
he
big WD-40.
pulls out his tiny one.
the little
God
baby
damn it,
WD-40.
Mr. Tomorrow! Just sprays it down.
Amazing.
Okay, that's unhinged and locked, and I'm gonna walk. So there are two rooms up ahead, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they're in the
That you
study.
know, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make my way into the next room, headed towards there.
So you're in the living area now.
Okay, and I'm gonna go. Is there like anything?
You see a door to your left and a door straight ahead of you.
Okay, can I go up to the door straight ahead of me and put my ear against it and try to hear anything?
Yeah.
I just imagine.
Do I have a high enough
I just imagine Val
passive
has
to
like
hear
a cup.
something?
I'm gonna have you
door.
roll regular perception for this to see if you can make out what's being said.
What? We're making out?
We're 12,
Yeah, baby.
dude. Ooh. That's a natural 18 with plus 5. 23.
Okay, you hear nothing.
I hear nothing
Yeah, there's no talking.
from that front one. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go to the other door.
The door to the left.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to listen through there. Can I do it at the crack, like the base of the door?
So you lay down
Uh-huh.
and you don't hear talking.
Val. I think they might know somebody's in here.
Okay. Let's just slowly walk our way back. The minute that we get into the dining room, we're gonna run out the door that I opened, and we are going to run straight that way until we can make our way to a trail to make it look like we're naturally walking on the grounds.
So you guys are in the living room.
Yes.
Okay, the door to the study opens,
Oh.
and Mr. Tomorrow walks into the living room and he says, "What are you children doing here?"
I'm sorry, Mr. Tomorrow.
This is not our cabin. You guys.
Of course it's not our cabin. This is Mr. Tomorrow's cabin. But our Counselor Sunny said that you wanted to speak to the three of us.
Why would he say that?
I don't know. We were walking on our way back from hand-to-hand combat, and as we were walking down the grounds, Counselor Sunny came up and said that you wanted to talk to us about something. Wasn't specific.
Boy, he's dead ass gonna fucking.
He does not believe you whatsoever.
I can't roll for like.
You can try and persuade him. Roll your persuasion.
Oh
God, I
boy.
stayed out in the bushes. Sorry.
18.
Yeah, he doesn't believe you in the slightest.
Would a 19 have done it?
Nope.
Fuck, okay.
You rolled a 20 over there?
No.
Oh.
No. But he has much higher of an insight check than, I guess, your persuasion.
Fucking turtle.
He's a frog.
He's a frog.
man.
Come on.
Frog.
Come on.
Frog.
I'm gonna turn this motherfucker
My
into
bad.
pickled frog legs.
That's right.
Oh, I can cook them.
Never had them.
So you
They
can
taste like
see
chicken, they're
as
delicious.
you are like blatantly lying to him, you can see the look in his eyes that like he just does not believe you whatsoever.
Can I? So do I see like him talking to them in through the window from like?
No,
bushes?
there's no windows in the living room.
But I see that they like had left the original room. Because I'm like in this back one and they were back here. And I
You
was
see
looking
that
through-
Mr. Tomorrow's left the study, but you don't know where these three are in the building.
I'm just gonna book it back to the cabin with Axe.
Mr. Tomorrow. Can I? Okay.
Oh boy.
Honest time. We, and by we, I mean everyone from our cabin, shared a dream.
Okay.
What? Don't you? We should maybe have
We
this
all
discussion.
shared the same dream.
no, stop.
We had. There was.
Maybe we should have this discussion.
Children.
A little bit.
Children.
Yes.
There was a lady that was
Stop
wearing.
talking.
The door. Away
He
from
snaps
the
his
door.
fingers and you lose your voice completely.
Good.
We all
What is
shared.
this about dreams?
We all shared the same dream of a woman wearing a purple robe with brown hair. We were on a ship, and all we heard was "find the flesh." And we were walking by your quarters, and we saw this woman
Same woman in
wearing
your house.
a purple robe with brown hair that we all shared the same dream about. That's why we're here.
And we did the unwise thing and
we
thought that
broke into your house.
We broke in thinking we could find information on why maybe we shared this dream. That there's nothing else, sir. We just needed to be honest.
And he snaps his fingers again. And Val, you can speak.
I wanted to have this conversation in another room because of the woman in there being able to possibly hear us. So thank you for that.
He is our headmaster.
She left.
Yeah, he's our headmaster.
What do
He's
you mean
not
she
gonna
left?
let.
Where'd she go?
This,
We were standing right here.
children, please just take a seat.
Okay. I sat down.
I'm gonna stand.
He's our headmaster.
Yeah, I'm standing behind the chair. I don't trust him.
He whisks his hand from up to down, and you feel yourself sitting in the seat.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
Would you all like some tea?
No.
Earl Grey, if you have it.
What is Earl Grey?
Sorry, sir. She's better than everybody else.
Anything
Don't
that
know
you
what that means.
anything that you have is fine, sir. Thank you.
Any? You guys know in like Harry Potter when there's that guy sitting there with the coffee and he's like stirring, but like he's not.
with
He's
just his
using
finger.
and the stir stick's like an inch below it, going with his finger, because the lazy
Yeah.
fuck couldn't just put his hand on it. That's essentially what Mr. Tomorrow's doing, but with the tea.
Love it.
And he hands all of you a cup of nice warm tea, including you, Val.
I'm gonna drink it.
He puts it down in front of you.
That's delicious tea.
Wait, thank you.
Thank
It's
you,
very-
sir, but I'm
it's very
not
good.
thirsty.
It's very, very good.
I appreciate that.
What flavors are
So, you all saw
Oh
my daughter in your dream.
That's your daughter?
Yes. Why are you so surprised? Because she's a person, a human?
No, not at all. Just it's odd that everyone from our cabin would have a dream about your daughter.
I
would
do
see her.
agree that's odd.
Daughter in our dream told us to find the flesh. It was just a tad bit disconcerting to also see that same person in the same room.
She told you to find the flesh?
Find the flesh in all of our
But she whispered it.
joining dreams.
It was an unsettling dream. We were all on a ship, and it was like a bad storm coming in, and she just stood there and whispered, "Find the flesh," and it was a little unsettling.
Well, it didn't sound like a woman's voice.
Actually, I think he's right.
I mean, I just assumed that.
Because the flashing of his daughter coming in and out of the dream, it wasn't your daughter. Your daughter was in the dream, but it was a male's voice.
The male. You see, the more that we talk about this, I know I wasn't very concerned before, but it's starting to all be a little eerie to me.
I just assumed it was your daughter, but now that you're mentioning it and I'm reflecting on my dream, you're right. It wasn't a woman's voice. It was a man's voice.
I'm sorry, children. So, can you please clarify?
We had a dream, all of us, in our cabin. The same dream. We were on a ship. A woman in purple with brown hair who looks identical to your now knowing daughter was flashing in and out in images. And a voice, a male voice, told us to find the flesh. We walked by on the ground, saw her talking to you. It was disconcerting.
I can understand why, but I still don't know why my daughter has anything to do with this. I know she's been messing with temporal magic, but...
What? Wait. Repeat that.
Never mind. You wouldn't understand anyway, being a first year.
Temporal magic.
Yes. I just was talking to her about the dangers of the things she's doing.
She's messing with time. Correct?
That is what temporal means, yes.
I'm not trying to be an alarmist, sir, but you are having students here, including first years. And if we're having dreams about something you've disagreed with your daughter, about changing time with magic, that's very severe. And the fact that we all in the cabin...
How do you know of temporal magic, can I ask? Wasn't it not today that you're taking a Spells 101 class?
Yes.
I thought you were just a boy from the woods learning archery. How do you... I mean, I'm gonna agree with Mr. Tomorrow on this. How do you know all of this?
My family's background isn't just in the woods. My mother and her ancient family had dealt with certain magics and certain things in their ancient studies that are well versed and talked about.
Does Soren know what kind of magic that is?
No.
No? Okay.
It's an extremely rare type of magic.
But like even from his...
We're fine.
From his, background, it's just, he doesn't... Okay.
The only reason why that, I know
Yeah.
is literally because my mother's side of the family is, ancient elf.
So as Val and Mr. Tomorrow are conversing, I'm gonna use Divine Sense.
Okay.
So as an action, I can detect good and evil until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
I can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet. That's not behind total cover.
Okay, so is there a roll against that?
It doesn't say. All it says is you can use this feature one time per long rest. So it doesn't say. It's just an action.
Yeah, no, you're right, because that's just your divine sense. Yeah, I know. Okay. So what are you going to try and use this for?
I just want to know if Mr. Tomorrow has any sort of...
Are you trying to just detect good and evil within him?
Yeah. I just want to see if he's, malicious at all with this interaction.
I think you should tell him in secret.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
I will...
Or as Dungeons and Daddy says, go ahead and email that to me. Because we're all old.
Fuck emails, I'll text it to you.
Okay. I'm gonna lean over to Val. I'm not gonna like try to whisper or like try to be discreet since obviously he's standing right the fuck in front of us. But I'm leaning over to Val. Val, we can trust him.
Okay.
We can trust him. Try to lower your guard a little bit.
I'll do my best.
He's our headmaster. He's not gonna do anything. I mean, he
People are people.
He's a frog.
It's
Living is living.
it's different.
Okay.
It's different. Trust me.
Has your does what our dream that we've described to you mean anything to you by chance?
Not in the slightest. To be honest.
Has this ever happened before? Have you ever had students come to you about similar situations?
Not students, but I've studied and I've heard of shared dreams. Usually it is a marker of a prophecy, a quest, something great.
Right. Well, I think we should head back to the cabin. Mr. Tomorrow, I'm sorry for any trouble that we may have caused here.
I'm so sorry that we
That's quite
intruded on your
okay.
home.
Sorry for breaking
I'm a
into your
little
home.
sad though that you didn't try my tea.
I grab his tea and I just slam the whole thing.
And his eyes
It's
widen
delicious.
a little bit. He's like, what do you think?
It's delicious, right? It's so good.
Pardon my language, headmaster. This is the best shit I've ever had.
It's delicious, isn't
It's amazing.
It's
It's
my own
so
recipe,
good.
yeah.
Would you mind if
Could we
took
have
some
it?
back to the cabin?
Yes.
Sure. And he hands you like a bag filled with tea leaves.
And I just say, oh man, I feel like Axe is gonna love this. All right. Val, Winifred, shall we?
And Mr. Tomorrow stands up and kind of walks to the front door with you guys and unlocks it and lets you all out. I hope you all have a safe night.
Likewise.
Thank you, Mr. Tomorrow.
Of course.
And
darling.
again, I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience that we've caused. And
If we have any other dreams or anything, would it be all right if we came back and talked to you?
Of course. Just knock next time.
Right.
Yeah, I won't break into your house next time. I'm sorry.
That's quite okay. I left the window open in a school filled with rogues.
All right. Good night.
Good night. And he shuts the door.
I'm assuming we walk back to the cabin.
as we walk back to the cabin, can I just like do a perception check to see if maybe his daughter is still around or following us in any way?
Sure.
I mean, you never know. I got a 14.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Well,
So you guys are still in free time. By the way, you haven't heard the bells toll for bedtime.
Yeah, I think we're back at the cabin.
At our cabin, yeah.
while they're walking back, I'm walking to go meet Anita.
Are you doing this while they're walking back, or did you do this while they were discussing with Mr. Tomorrow?
I just decided to stop waiting for them, so I was just going to go to see Anita.
Okay.
Where's Axe?
Oh, he went to go meet with Anita.
Oh. All right.
Remember, she had pulled
Well-
him aside.
It's free time right now, I guess. So,
Should we
Val,
just wander around and...
Wait,
Val, I was-
want to know what happened back at Mr. Tomorrow's house.
We broke into his house, and everything's fine.
Val, Could you
Not chew with your mouth open. It's incredibly
You should
rude and
probably
disgusting.
Swallow before you start talking. It'd be a little easier to hear you.
You're right.
Oh my god. You're so incredibly ill-mannered.
I'm hungry.
So, did he catch you guys? Did you guys find anything about the lady in the purple robe?
He caught us and we found nothing.
It's his daughter.
That's very odd.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we said.
So, does he know anything about our dream?
Nothing.
So basically, we're still at
We're just
square one.
SOL, pretty much. Like, our dream means something, obviously, but we're not 100% sure of what it means. But the only link that we have right now is that it's Mr. Tomorrow's daughter.
Well, and that she delves into temporal magic.
Yes.
What is temporal magic?
Essentially means time magic. Stuff you don't really mess with.
So it's like dark magic.
I don't know too much about it. It's maybe something that we can look into.
I'm not a magic user, so I don't...
Maybe something that we could look into in the library. Or
Maybe. I mean, I only know basics of sorcery.
just know the
And it's nothing I ever heard of before.
basic
Does
thing.
Axe know anything about temporal magic or no?
Axe isn't with you guys.
No, I know, but would his character, would he know anything about that? I would assume not. Okay.
I was raised on a ship, bro.
Well, since Axe went to go meet Anita,
Val, do you want to maybe play some cards until he gets back?
I was literally just thinking that.
Can we not
course.
bet about losing...
Yes, we don't
Again,
need any more
If
mishaps
it's not a
with
team activity, you don't have to
theirs.
worry about it. It's fine. Yes, mate. Yes, of course.
All right.
And I just,
So as you guys start
Oh,
gambling,
boy.
yeah, dude, I pull cards out like immediately, just shuffle it immediately, like just ready to go.
it's like watching a magician shuffle cards,
Yeah, man.
flying around their room like a bunch of bullshit.
They're doing cardistry.
This is some sort of like fucking now you see me type shit.
Yeah.
He's just like flicking cards around the room and
Now you see me?
He holds
No,
one
you
up,
don't.
it disappears, he pulls it out of his mouth, he's like, hoo-hoo-hoo.
I'm the guy who plays Mark Zuckerberg. Who's the guy who plays Mark Zuckerberg?
Okay, so you guys kind of find a comfort in your cards in your free time, and everybody leave the room except for Axe.
And what?
Everybody leave the room except Axe.
Actually leave this room right now.
Like, actually leave?
Like physically leave.
Oh, all right. We'll turn our
right.
mics off. All right, turning our mics off.
I just muted mine. Is that fine? Okay.
I love every single one of you that listen to this podcast.
Oh, damn. All right, shit's about to get real. I grabbed my beers. That's important.
Okay, so you walk into the spells class area, and you don't even knock. You just open the door, and it's very quiet inside. You hear the soft bubbling of potions brewing, and you see Anita standing at a workbench, looking over some pages, and she hasn't even noticed that you've entered.
Anita, it's.
Oh shit!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay.
It's Axe.
You're
It's
okay.
Axe.
I forgot you were coming tonight.
I'm so sorry to scare you.
No, it's not your fault at all. I was just very invested in my work.
Okay.
But yes, yeah, I did want to speak to you. When I put my hand on your shoulder earlier, I felt something very different inside of you. A hunger, a darker force.
What do you mean?
Can I be blunt?
Yeah, of course.
Are you a warlock?
I don't know what that means.
Were you gifted magic by something of a higher power, of a darker power?
I don't remember. I I remember I was drowning, and then I was back on the boat.
Oh, I see.
That's all I remember, and ever since then, it's been a little weird for me.
What do you mean by weird? Have you noticed anything happening to you? Besides growing and changing, obviously. What have you felt that's weird?
Well, sometimes when I get really angry or something really upsets me, my arms they go away.
Like they disappear?
They turn into I don't know, like the arms and legs of a kraken.
So like tentacles.
Yeah.
Oh, very interesting. And you don't remember anything after you fell off the ship?
I remember it was really stormy, and I fell off the ship, and then I was back on the ship. That's all I remember.
That is very interesting, to say the least. Do you mind if I put my hand on your head?
Of course. Is it gonna hurt?
No, not at all.
Okay.
And she places her hand on your head and closes her eyes. And for a few seconds she seems calm, like she doesn't notice anything. And then all of a sudden she steps back in shock, eyes wide, and she seems rattled. She says, "Oh, you have something inside of you. I can feel it.
What?
A darkness. Like something is trying to take control of you."
That's scary.
I'm afraid it would be scary, yes.
I don't like that.
Do you ever feel any malicious urges?
Not really. Maybe every now and then, but not really.
Like what do you feel?
I guess sometimes I feel the need to use my tentacles and hit people with them.
Just hit them?
Yeah.
Or is it something more?
Now that you say that, sometimes I get the urge to take people after they've been, fought and put them into water.
Like knocked out or killed?
I guess killed.
Huh. I want you to know I'm not asking you these questions to hurt you or to do anything bad to you. I could feel your energy earlier, and I want to help you. I think you have become enslaved by a darker force, by something that wants to use you, and someone your age shouldn't be manifesting that darkness. So please be forthright with me.
Oh, okay. I've been very honest with you.
Oh, no, I believe you, but I want you to know this is a safe space. I know the school is against warlocks, but I'm not here to tell anyone or to kick you out. I think even with you being a warlock, as far as I could tell, that it's my duty to teach you, to help you, so that these powers don't overtake you and overtake your mind.
Okay.
So I guess the biggest question I need to ask, were you a magic user before this event?
I was only 5 years old when it happened, so I don't really remember.
Because I guess that would basically tell us what you are. Because if you weren't a magic user before you were cast off the ship, and then all of a sudden you gained magic abilities, that might indicate that you are a warlock. But I do think, just based on my experience, and when I touched your head, it felt like something, like a very powerful magical entity is taking place inside of you.
That's really scary.
I know, but don't be afraid. I'm here to help you,
Okay.
to train you.
Okay.
And I think what I would like to do is, when you have free time, to come see me, and we can have private lessons.
Okay.
So that way you can learn more about yourself, because I think with the rest of these classes and with what is going on inside of you, that they won't help.
Oh, okay.
But I know I've given you a lot to think about and a lot to worry about, to be frank.
Yeah.
But I want you to know that you can always come to me.
Thank you, Anita.
Yeah, of course. You best get to bed. You've had a long day.
Yeah.
I think sleep would be wise.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Okay, well, have a good night, Axe.
You too.
So Vel, Soren, Kata, and Win, you guys are playing cards, hanging out in your cabin, and you see Axe walk through the front door.
Where have you been?
I needed to talk to Anita. She wanted to talk to me.
Ah. You wanna sit down, play some cards?
I'm really tired. I think I'm just gonna go to bed.
Are you sure? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Well,
How did the talk with Anita go?
It was fine.
Well, here, I brought this back for you. I hand him the tea. Would you like to make some before?
Oh, I love tea.
It's delightful.
I'm
I
gonna
will
make
say.
Axe a cup of tea.
They got it from Mr. Tomorrow's.
Roll a d20.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I guess this is gonna determine how good the tea is. Spill the tea, sis. 14.
It's a pretty good cup of tea.
Nice.
Oh,
It's delightful.
thank you, Soren.
It's very good.
You can thank Mr. Tomorrow. He's the one that gave it to us.
Yeah, what happened over there?
well, into his home.
What? Wow.
The lady in purple was
It's his daughter.
his daughter.
Oh, wow.
And nothing real big of importance after that.
Okay.
Just
Well, thanks for the tea. I'm
You
gonna
don't
go to-
seem so surprised about the doctor thing. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just really tired. I've had a long day. I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay, well, as long as everything's okay.
Yeah.
Good night, Axe.
Good night, guys.
good night. See you tomorrow.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. I have never been one for gambling,
What?
and you're playing cards, so
Yes.
I was also watching. I'm kind of intrigued, to be honest.
Are you?
Okay, but
Flitter the deck.
before you get too excited, I want to put stipulations.
Stipulations.
Yes, stipulations. Yes.
Yeah, stipulations.
Yes. As you would say, stipulations.
Oh, yes.
I don't want any bets to be toward how we perform in our classes, anything like that.
Of course. Okay.
But I am interested to I am interested to see how this game works.
Same.
Okay.
Teach us?
Sure. I'll do the basic of gambling. I'll do
what we call rollies.
Okay.
I put the deck of cards away and I grab the just case of dice that I have. So, rollies is pretty simple. You bet something, I bet something. You take a dice, I take a dice. If I roll higher, I win the bet. Pretty simple.
Seems pretty simple, but what do we bet?
Whatever you think is worth betting.
Where was it that you said you came from again, Val?
I grew up traveling around, mainly in woodland areas, but from all around the realm. My mother and father are from different places.
And you're a heavily gambler.
I wouldn't
Given
heavy. Father influenced.
Well, I mean, you consistently.
Try to gamble.
Yes.
It's fun.
So you're a heavy gambler.
I wouldn't say heavy. I say I like to have fun.
So, in other words, you don't recognize that you have a problem.
Is fun a problem?
I think that's called denial, Win.
Well, Val, I don't think it's a problem.
Exactly. Fun's not a problem.
I don't think it's a problem. We're just having fun.
Yeah.
I come back out of the door with my blanket around my shoulder.
Oh my god, he's so cute. I can't.
I would die for you.
I can't sleep, guys. Can I come out here for a little bit?
Yes, come hang out with us.
Okay.
Come sit. We're having some fun.
Okay.
So, are we gambling or are we not?
Oh, I think we're gambling.
I'll even make a wager to whoever wins first. And I'll take out the 20 gold that my dad had and gave to me. And I'll take a gold coin, which I mean for a 12-year-old is like, fucking money!
Yeah, it's a
And I'll
lot of
take a gold coin out and I'll place it onto the table and just slide it slowly into the middle. Whoever wins the first bet also gets gold coin.
What if we don't have anything to match that?
That's fine. This is my first free bit of currency to the rest of everyone here. Whoever wins the first bet gets...
So what if we
It's gold.
lose, then what do we have to do? You just don't get the gold?
You don't get the gold, but you also lose the bet of what I place to you losing the bet.
Just a reminder, we're 12.
Exactly. I didn't stab the kid in the eye. I didn't do...
Just
okay.
saying, we're 12.
I didn't stab the kid in the eye. The betting's betting.
Well, what if someone were to place a platinum?
Oh.
A platinum. Now you've intrigued me, darling. What do you bet?
Based off of how I have heard that you play this game, I will place my bet/dare after someone wins. Because if I'm not incorrect, you gave Soren's dare to him after you won, without telling him the standards of said bet.
That's not how it necessarily went. I gave the bet to Soren. Soren agreed on the bet, and we made it so, right, Soren?
That's right. I agreed. I kept my word.
It's everyone's passive perception.
No,
7.
we have that.
16.
14.
I'm a 16.
So everybody except for Kaida, you see Axe slowly reaching across the table to the gold coin to try and pick it up.
Nobody sees it besides Kaida?
No, everyone sees it
Everyone but me.
except Kaida.
You just hear me slap his hand down. Oh, mate, that's for the bet.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Are
Do
you
you
willing
want-
to gamble?
Do you want to gamble? Because if you want to gamble,
I'll take it.
This could be yours.
I want to take the first bet.
I'm not supposed to gamble.
Well, it seems to
Do
me
you
like
want-
you're reaching for.
hold on real quick. Do you want this gold coin?
Yeah.
You were reaching for it, so you obviously want it.
Yeah.
And I reach into the sack, and I pull out one gold coin, and I slide it onto the table. That is just for being an amazing friend. Oh, and that's for you. You can do whatever you want with it.
That's the most gold you've ever held in your hand at one time.
Oh.
Not gold. That's the most currency
But he's ever
you've
held.
ever held.
And as I give it to him,
My eyes are just fixated on it. I'm just
I'm gonna just like place my hand on top of him. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna whisper to him just so I can be like more personable with him, and tell him I'm gonna tell you something that my father told me. He's the one that taught me how to gamble. And he also told me you can have a fun time doing it because you could win any amount of money and change your direction, change your life for the better or the worse. It's a 50-50. But money comes and money goes, mate. The true thing that stands time is something like you and me and everyone here. The friendship, the connection, the laughing, the anger.
I think I just want the coin.
Okay, mate. Take the coin.
Thank you.
Do you still want to watch us play?
Sure.
All right.
So, Val,
Kinda.
God, I feel so creeped out.
I'll take this first bet.
Oh boy.
I feel like
I'm gonna
Val's
grab the
gonna
platinum.
grow up to be the guy from American Psycho.
His card is better than mine. I don't understand. It's different.
Oh my God, it's eggshell white.
It's embossed. Like, I want to grab the platinum and just slide it over to Kaida and be like, "We'll have a bet." Like, slide to Kaida, slide it to.
Yeah, I was gonna say my
slide it
name's
to
not
Winifred.
Kaida.
And we'll have our bet. After Kaida, she seems spunky and into the gambling. What's your bet?
I'll match it.
With the gold. Or with something of value, right?
I put a gold piece on the table.
Oh, I like to see these turns. Everyone appears to not have certain types of currency in this place, and yet we keep enough secrets to have some currency. What are you betting, Kaida?
I just was gonna do the gold piece.
Right?
I'm just matching it.
You're just betting money. That's it?
Yep.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less. I mean, this is my first go round.
Okay. It's fine
Are we
by
gonna
me.
do this in the skull?
Skull.
Oh yeah, definitely the skull.
Or not.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh boy.
You can do the skull if you want.
All right, are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you rolling twice?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Did you beat a 17?
No, I guess this is what you call gambling. So there you go.
That's what you call gambling. Now, and I just slide the 2 gold pieces over and hold them in my hand. Now, thank you for playing. This is really fun. It can be fun. Now for double or nothing. And I put down 4 pieces of gold onto the table.
How many pieces of gold did you have, Kaida?
Hold on, let me.
1.
No, I have
1 and a copper.
No, 9 now. How about instead of 4 gold pieces, I give you 2 gold pieces, and whoever wins gets one of the other's badges that they win and don't have.
Ooh. I don't think
So
that's
you're-
worth the gold.
You're rolling for, you want someone's future badge?
Yeah.
Like their first badge?
Like a badge that I don't have.
Nice.
I love
Nice.
that.
I don't think it's worth that gold. So how about I put the gold away, and if you're willing to bet...
If I may interrupt, no.
Of course.
So you're not willing to sacrifice a badge, but you are willing to allow him, Soren, to make us look a fool?
You guys all hear the bell toll for bedtime.
So I fell asleep on the couch, just holding my gold coin.
I'm gonna go up and I'm going to make sure that he's tucked in onto the couch because I don't want to disturb him. I'm gonna go to my room. I'm gonna take my pillow and put it underneath his head,
Oh.
and I'm gonna take that gold coin. And do you have a pocket like in front, like on your chest or anything like that?
I thought you were just gonna steal the gold.
Damn. Jesus, guys.
Jesus.
No. Do you have like a pocket or anything that's like on the front? Okay.
I'm like fucking
Death grip.
Yeah, death
Okay.
gripping this.
I'm gonna make sure that I like tuck the blanket into his hand so it's just like nice and safe and it's in his hands, and that he's all good.
So I guess we'll have to continue this game some other time.
Or we can stay up.
I would prefer to be able to be on time and have rest for our classes.
Especially because we didn't make a good impression with Mr. Tomorrow and being late to our one class.
Yes, I don't remember what class that was, but
Your map's
Free time tomorrow.
Mr. Adonis.
Mr. Adonis.
How about I bet you for time?
I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm going to
Good night,
leave.
Winifred.
So if you win, then I stay up?
Yes.
All right, I guess we shall see.
In my room, I pull out of my pack a tiny easel, and I start painting my surroundings. Like, not my surroundings, but more or less my...
Like things you've seen that day?
Yes, thank you. Yes, like our cabin, everybody in my group, all that.
Are you willing to take the bet?
I mean, I suppose.
Okay, we'll bet. Gotta stay an hour past bedtime.
Okay.
Okay,
All right, so are we going?
we're going. How's a 17?
I got a 13, so I guess I'll be up for another hour.
Well, I'll see you in the morning. Good night. And I'll just leave and go to my room.
So you just leave her awake alone for an hour?
I'm still out there. Soren's still chilling.
And I'm gonna go into my room and as I get in there, I open up my journal and I just start
You have a journal too?
I just start writing a name over and over angrily.
Okay, Death Note.
Honestly.
Val is the most psycho 12-year-old I've ever seen.
How am I a psycho?
You just are all creepy to Axe, making Kaida stay up an hour late.
She's not by herself.
No, I'm chilling.
She bet.
So what are you two doing?
I'm just sitting, hanging out. I'm gonna just hang out until she goes to bed.
Oh, what a gentleman.
That's not why.
Fair enough.
No.
He's hungry.
Yeah.
He's been eating.
No, I've been eating, remember? Yeah, I'm just sitting there in silence. I'm not saying a word.
I'm just
kind of hanging out.
laying there with my arms crossed, just like waiting for this hour to go by because I just want to go to bed.
I'm still sleeping.
Jesus God, you guys are a bunch of 12-year-olds.
So
Sitting uncomfortable.
I'm going to...
I'm playing my DS under the pillow.
under the sheets. I'm gonna walk up to Axe while he's sleeping on the couch. Axe.
Yes?
Why don't you go to bed in your room?
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Okay.
It's alright. Don't forget your gold coin.
I look down, get all excited again because I forgot that I had it. My gold coin. All right, I'm going to bed.
Alright, good night.
Good night.
And then I'm just gonna kind of look at Kata and just kind of wave to her, and I'm gonna walk into my room.
And you're still up for like another 55 minutes.
But can I like secretly fall asleep? Because I mean, all of them are gonna be sleeping.
Yeah.
After that hour goes by, I go into my room and play my drum.
Everyone roll Constitution.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
Ooh.
16.
17.
14.
15.
Nobody wakes up.
Woo! Thank God. All right, bonus.
Well, I'm not sleeping though. I'm still awake.
Oh.
I'm writing
you,
my.
You hear the.
I hear the drums, and I just kind of shrug it off, like, you know, because
Everybody else sleeps through them. Though.
yeah, where I came from, like, there was noise constantly. You just learn to sleep through it, but I was just awake, writing in my journal.
Can I try to wake up about half an hour before everyone usually wakes up?
You won't be up before me, I promise you that.
I mean,
Are
same.
you gonna be in
'cause-
your room?
Maybe.
I'm still gonna do it. Wake up 30 minutes before everybody else.
So who all is trying to wake up early?
I'm always up early.
Yeah, I just wake up when the sun rises.
Yeah, the sun rises. I'm trying to wake up 30 minutes before.
Someone made me stay up an extra hour.
I'm trying to wake up.
Sleeping in.
Yeah.
I'm trying to wake up 30 minutes before.
Soren went to bed and probably slept for 3, maybe 4 hours, and then he's just awake.
Okay.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to wake up before Axe.
So yeah, you don't wake up before Soren.
Yeah, I'm literally sitting at the table, like,
Okay.
just chilling.
Waiting for that food.
No, just I'm sitting at the
The
table,
food that will never come.
reading through my journal. Just, you know, like, I am intently reading through my journal.
So
like,
now you
I'm
wake
very
up,
focused on it.
What are you doing?
I gotta put my clothes on, get ready, walk out the door.
And you see Soren sitting at the table.
Oh, good morning, Soren.
I slam my journal shut and, like, tuck it away.
I didn't mean to oppose. Good morning. Could you keep this? Just
Have you guys seen It's Always Sunny?
Oh, yeah.
You know when the lawyer Jack, Charlie's uncle, meets with the other lawyer, and he's wearing like the big plastic.
Yes.
But like he greets the lawyer, and the lawyer's like, "It's a pleasure to meet you." And the dude's like, and the Jack's like, "It's a pleasure to meet you." And the dude's like, "It's a pleasure." And Jack looks at him and he's like, "It's a pleasure." I feel like that's how Soren's talking to Val.
That's exactly how it's happening.
Just mimicking
Yep,
him.
that's exactly how it is.
so I'm gonna look at him. Just can you keep a little secret. Just because you're up.
Well, I can, but the wolves may have ears.
It's not going to be something that's loud enough for that. You'll see.
Okay.
I'm walking over to Axe's bedroom, and I'm going to take 4 gold out, and I'm going to slide it underneath his door.
You're like the tooth fairy.
I just don't even acknowledge it, and I pull my journal back out, kind of like under the table a little bit, and just start flipping through it again, reading.
I'm just going to walk myself back to the table and think about coffee so I can have coffee in front of me.
Gotta touch your hands to the plate.
Yeah, you gotta touch the plate.
Just touching, like...
And coffee appears
It
in front of you.
pops up in his scorches your hands.
It's like McDonald's coffee. It's just hotter
my
than
God.
fucking lava.
It's just a cup's worth of coffee, but no cup because he didn't think of the cup. Yeah.
Magically
It's just a
appears on the
geyser.
plate.
200-degree coffee.
It's like just Old Glory up through the fucking table. So what's everyone else doing?
Am I awake?
Do you want to be awake?
I don't think anything else is happening.
Sun's not up yet.
Yeah, you tell me when the sun's up, boo-boo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I usually wake up when the sun's up as well.
Okay, so you're sitting there with Old Glory geyser coffee. And you're reading. And
Under
then
the
sun
table.
comes-
Under the table so he can't see my journal.
Yeah, and the coffee won't hit it. Shut up. And then the sun rises.
First thing that I do when I wake up, I get up, do my braids, wash my face, and I'll enter out into the common hall. Oh, is it just you two that are awake?
Yeah. Good morning. Sleep well?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, surprisingly.
Good.
And I wake up and notice that there's some gold under my door.
I wonder who that's from.
It's the Tooth Fairy.
I say nothing. Because I've never seen this much money, even remotely, in my entire life. And I'm born on a ship, dude, so I'm a savage. So I just take it all and just shove it in my pocket. And that's it.
Like it's almost too good to be true.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I just kind of walk my way out. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Axe.
Could somebody please get me a cup of coffee?
Just all Soren says is all you gotta do is think about it.
Yeah, exactly what he's... Hands on plate, think about coffee.
I recommend with the cup.
There's coffee all over the fucking floor.
Literally fuck all of you.
It's like a genie. You have to be very specific.
All of Val's new clothes that he put on this morning are just fucking covered with coffee.
No, they're not.
Welcome to D&D, bitch.
So
Like geyser coffee.
as you guys you're thinking of your coffee and you guys are all talking, I stumble out.
Oh, I'm not talking. I am intent in my journal, still flipping through pages. reading.
Where's the coffee? You
Again, all you have to do is think about it.
Think about it.
What's coffee?
okay.
Ah, you should try some.
Here. I just hand you a mug with some coffee in it.
I try it. Whoa, Doc! What the fuck is this?
It's an acquired taste, but it helps you
Axe, perhaps
wake up.
you'd be happier with some apple juice, maybe some orange juice.
Try a cappuccino.
I don't think you'd like that, mate.
I don't know what that is, but I guess I'll
Try it. It's delightful.
I think of a cappuccino in the little tiny cup. Like, whoa, this is tiny.
It's delightful.
Try it. Ah!
Maybe some sweet cream in there.
This is even worse.
That's black.
I'll take that off your hands.
Okay, here you go.
I'm gonna
Cappuccinos are my
think.
favorite.
I'm gonna think of sweet cream, and then I'm gonna pour it into
She already took it.
into my cup of coffee and give it over to him. Try that.
This isn't as good as the tea. I don't need any coffee. Thank
We
you.
can make some tea for you.
Well, no, you still have that tea for Mr. Tomorrow's, Soren.
I don't say anything. I'm just fucking dead focused on my journal.
Well, do you still have that tea?
I'm really okay. Thank you, though.
Are you gonna eat?
Maybe something here in a little bit.
Ooh, you know what I would just
I think
crave
I
for?
think I need some food. I'm just
I
quite
place
tired.
Soren just stands up and walks back to his room.
I place my hands on my plate and I think of like salmon eggs Benedict.
Ooh.
And they just appear
My
with
door
like
slams.
with like chives on top and like a perfectly beautiful plated of eggs Benedict with like lettuce on the side and tomatoes and all that, and I'm just
Disgusting.
I literally think biscuits and gravy. That's it. Just all the gravy with biscuits. Just give me something hearty.
So, as they're all, like, eating their food and shit, I'm in my room and I just start throwing shit. I just start fucking throwing shit like I am.
We can hear that, right?
Oh yeah.
I knock on the door. Soren, are you okay in there?
Nothing.
Can I try and open the door?
Did you lock your door?
Oh, it's locked.
Okay, it's locked.
Oh, okay.
Kaida, hold on. I got this. I am full sprinting over to his door and just trying to drop kick this fucking door open.
oh please fail. Oh
Roll to
please.
hit it.
Please fail.
What's the AC of the door?
99. It's like,
What is this, just straight roll?
Yep. This is an attack.
Natural 20, my guy.
Nice.
Okay, so you hit the door. Roll damage.
With what?
It's just a like a melee,
So
like an
it's like
unarmed
3.
strike.
like-
So whatever your unarmed strike is.
3 bludgeoning.
So you kick the door. So that's an advantage. So because you rolled a natural 20, it's a crit. So
Yeah.
it's 6.
Okay.
So you kick it, and you hear it splinter and like groan, heaving under your kick, but it doesn't break open.
Okay. And I'll just hit the ground and be like,
Are you okay?
and
Why
then
are you
I
trying
just
to
scream.
damage his door?
I just scream,
what? Son of a bitch, help.
Son of a bitch, Ma, help!
Soren, are you okay in there? You sounded like you were throwing things. Are you okay?
nothing.
Fuck, man. I'm in pain. Come on.
I'm gonna break
Kaida,
out my
would you
crowbar and try and
help
open up
me?
that door.
Okay.
So it gives me my proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attack you make.
Do you have anything that might
okay.
make him
That
feel
is a
better,
crossbow.
Kaida?
Oh, just this bag of rice. Let's heat it up. Maybe that'll help.
Loosen the muscles?
Yes,
Is that what that's
yes.
for? I would assume.
What the fuck is my crowbar? There it is.
Why are
grants
we trying to
advantage-
damage this? Okay.
The coffee hit me a little bit.
So Axe, you're taking your crowbar to the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lame. It says using a crowbar grants advantage to strength checks where the crowbar's leverage can be applied.
So you're gonna
Give me to roll again.
you'd be rolling for strength as you're sticking this crowbar in to pop the door open.
Okay. So that was a 15 and a 7 or a 6.
And then you add your strength.
That's with the strength added.
Oh, a 7?
No, what did I say? 15? Yeah.
And you rolled
Okay.
it and you said 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you pop the door open.
Okay.
And I am just
But like the door jamb and like the casing around the inside of the door on like the bedroom for Soren's room, it's like all fucked. Like it is all completely like splintered and cracked.
So his door
he's
doesn't
not
ever-
gonna be able to lock his door again, or close it well.
I'm just still lying there like, just a terrible Charlie horse to like my left
You
leg.
kicked like a hardwood door, and you just felt the full
Like
reverberation
solid
vibrated
all the way
through my
your-
whole 12-year-old
You know in
body.
like fucking cartoons when they like hit something, and
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
And they're like,
their
"Boom."
whole body shakes. That's you right now.
Do you have that right? Item, please.
Does anybody have
Yes,
any
yes.
Advil?
Here it is.
So he opened the door. So
Wide open.
okay, my journal and pages are everywhere. My side table is across the room, and I am just sitting on the floor, just staring at the ground.
Did anybody else have that one kid like at school that would get
God.
like really angry and just throw their fucking desk?
Oh god.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah.
Yeah, so that's Soren.
yeah. That's me right now.
So Soren, what happened in here?
Nothing.
So Soren, I go up and I touch your shoulder.
I start picking up your journal pages.
So as I see out of my peripherals that Kaida is starting to touch my journal pages, don't fucking touch those!
Okay. Okay. Is there anything we can do to help? Why are you so upset?
Nothing.
Maybe he just wants to be left alone. I'm sorry we broke into your door.
Are you okay?
I just kind of, I've got my head down with my hood on, and I kind of pick my head up and look at Val, and then I look back down at the ground, say nothing.
Will you let us know if you need anything? We're all here for you.
I'm gonna crawl over to Soren's.
Just arms. Strictly arms.
Army crawl.
All arms and one leg, and just crawl over to him and be like, "I'm so sorry for kicking your door. Obviously, I'm suffering from that. I just want to help.
Val's just playing the victim.
I just want to help you." To make sure you're okay. Maybe the coffee had a little bit to influence me drop kicking your door.
Well, I mean, it was a geyser of coffee.
I just want to help. Make sure you're all right.
All Val can hear is me breathing, like, heavy, just like... And I say nothing.
I went back to the couch in the main room and I'm just like dozing off.
I walk out into the main room. He needs a minute, so I'm just letting him do his thing.
I'm gonna lie there silently with the bag of hot rice on my leg and just be like, okay, I'm gonna stay here with you. And just lie there and just both breathe with each other's.
So I'm just gonna sit there until the bell rings.
Same.
I'm passed out on the couch.
I've been asleep.
And the
I
bell
remember
rings.
correctly.
So the bell rings. Soren gets up, gathers all the pages, shoves them all in his, in his satchel or his
man purse.
His man purse, yeah. Hey, it's not a man purse. Indiana Jones has one. And he immediately walks to the door, opens it, and just kind of waits outside for everybody else.
So, side note, there are very, very, very few people on the level of Indiana Jones, so it's a man purse.
Motherfucker.
So you guys know that according to your schedule that was given to you by Sunny, you guys have a little bit of free time before your first class of the day.
I'm just gonna follow everybody else and just hang out, really.
I'm gonna
Just kinda
sleep
wait.
as much as I can because I am exhausted for staying up that
It was a
extra hour.
fucking hour. It was
But then
1
there was
hour.
the
Yeah.
2-hour drum solo.
Yeah.
Speaking roughly from someone who's almost 30, that matters. And
She is 30.
an hour matters.
Can we not point out my age? That would be great. All right.
I'm gonna go over to Kaido and be like, listen, I see how much you're struggling this morning. I'm truly sorry for that bet. You look tired.
Yeah, she's asleep.
That's a bit.
would
no,
you-
let me sleep.
You can lie your head onto my shoulder if you'd like. I'm sorry.
I'm quite comfy where I'm at. Just
Okay.
let me go.
You
go to
got
sleep.
it. I apologize. Never again. Just waiting.
I come out with, I'm completely clean, and I have my eye mask on, my elaborate eye mask on. Good morning.
Good morning. You seem refreshed. We've said good morning before. I look a little.
You have a puff of smoke at the end. At the exhale of your snort, there's like smoke coming out of your mouth.
I was just thinking that, dude.
Just all quick glance over to Kaida.
It looks like she lit a fire next to her head.
Wow. You look refreshed from more than this morning. You looked a little disgruntled. You needed your coffee. Just like me, you need to pick me up before the day started.
Well, everyone needs a pick-me-up.
I mean, yeah.
I walk out of the door to go meet with Soren.
I'm gonna stand by Kaida to make sure I can wake her up.
I'm just standing outside, staring off into nothingness.
I'm standing right next to you.
I
Your
also.
free time is either sleeping or standing.
Yeah, pretty much. Or gambling.
I
True.
also went outside and just, hello, good morning.
And I'm staring out the same way Soren is, trying to figure out what the fuck he's so intent on.
Things that's truly of importance.
Yeah. So I'm just full staring with Soren too, just trying to stay focused.
So you guys hear the bell ring for the first part of the day. And you all see a mass of other kids heading towards the auditorium.
I start walking.
I'm lost in the sauce, dude. I am like straight staring off into the distance.
You're still like looking.
I walk
at him,
in front of
trying
him.
to follow his eye line.
I walk in front of Axe. So the bell rings. I see everybody starting to. I just go. I don't even wait for anybody else. I just did.
I'm waking up Kaida. Like, Kaida! Hey, wake up! Just shaking her.
Is it time?
Yeah, it's time to get up. It's time for class.
Okay, let's go. Let's get this day over with.
Okay, just walking with her to class.
So you guys all walk to the auditorium with all the other cabins, and you take your seat, and you see all the teachers, splayed out evenly on each side of Mr. Tamara, who's in the center, and he scans the room, watching as all the kids come in, waiting for all the cabins to be present, and he waits for everybody to naturally quiet down and says, "Well, children, so with this being the second day of school, the thing we all like to do is a game of capture the flag. And so what you will do is you will see that one of the teachers up here is wearing the same color sash as your cabin. That cabin, that teacher will be the instructor of your cabin in this game. So please go meet your teacher and they will explain more. And you see that Tina the Skull Crusher, who you were with the day before for hand-to-hand combat, is wearing your sash.
Great.
I just walk over to her. Soren's just hanging out, standing next to her.
Are you standing like shoulder to shoulder with her?
Yep.
She like looks like, cause you're like up to like sternum height of her, and she like looks over and like is staring intently at you, waiting for you to say something.
I say nothing.
Okay. And she looks out to the rest of you guys, who I assume are standing in front of her. Like normal children. So what we are going to do is we're going to go to our castle. From there, you guys are going to have to plan your defenses, build your defenses. You're going to do a little bit of strategy. And then the bell's going to ring, and then we're going to go fuck some shit up. Deal?
Deal.
Yep. You got it.
And so you guys follow Tina and leave the auditorium, and you guys are walking for a while before you're out well past the borders of the camp into a valley, and you see 5 different castles spotted all around this valley. And you see way off in the distance, separated from the rest of the field by a river and surrounded by mountains, is a castle with a blue flag high atop one of the towers. And this will be your home for the next few days.
Oh shit.
Oh.
It's okay, I played enough Halo 2. I think I got this.
Val has a warthog. So you guys approach the castle with Tina, and you see that it is a rectangular castle, but at each corner of it there are towers. So you have 2 towers in the front, 2 towers in the back. In the back left tower, you see flying high your blue flag.
Sick.
Hell yeah.
And you see that the drawbridge has been lowered for all of you to cross and enter the castle. And as you enter, you're in this very ornate entryway. There's like the statues of like suits of armors in their room. You see banners of blue in it, and then as you walk past that, you're in a long, almost hallway type room, and at the very end of it sits a throne. And you see doors, 2 doors leading off to the left and 2 doors leading off to the right. And Tina, as she enters, she breathes in deeply, almost relishing in the scent. And it seems very familiar to her, and like she loves this part of camp.
I don't think I couldn't tell from her launching me into the fucking wall, but
Honestly. I died,
Okay.
so.
quote unquote.
Well, unconscious, yeah.
Okay. Is there an armory here?
She looks at you almost as if she has forgotten that you guys were with her. And she says, oh, yeah, no, there's an armory. You guys can get weapons, armor, anything you'd like. There's also, there's barracks for you to sleep in. Up to the left is a treasury, and that connects to the tower that will lead you to where your flag is at.
I'm going straight to the armory,
And I'm grabbing a longbow and two like tiny
Your
short
Zuko
swords.
swords. Yeah, your Zuko
my
swords.
Zuko swords.
I'm already in the armory.
Yeah, I'm gonna also grab
Perspective.
the daggers and everything and make sure I have my armor on and ready to go. And then I skip over to the treasury because I want to see what's in there.
Which is where you find me.
Well, hello, Axe.
Just an empty chest.
No, there's gold there, right?
In the treasury?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Is it fake?
gold.
Yeah, it's fake. Hi, Kaida.
I'm also in the armory. Are there shields?
Yep.
Things? Yeah. So I'm gonna run in there as well, and I'm gonna grab a shield. I have my sword at my hip, so I just want a.
So Soren's already in the armory, and he grabs a katana, slides the katana into, like his belt type deal, and he also grabs a tanto right next to it, walks out, doesn't say anything to anybody else, he just fucking walks right past him.
So you all grab your weapons and your armor and walk out into the throne room where you see Tina still standing there, just very content in her surroundings. And she says, well, usually what we do is we want to plan our defenses. So you guys get to decide how you would like to defend your castle and protect your flag. So go for it.
Who is the strongest here?
I think that's probably me.
I'm not very strong.
Axe, if you're okay with it, guarding the flag.
Okay. I'm gonna need a weapon.
We have an armory. Go ahead and grab whatever makes you comfortable.
Okay.
What's your strength?
18.
Yeah, he's Gucci.
No, I don't even know what mine's at. Mine was pretty up there, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
Mine's only 15.
It should be your stuff.
Oh, my strength is 19.
If you're okay with that,
Sure.
grab the weapon that you're most comfortable with and guarding the flag. Is that okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I think I would like to be in the opposite tower to axe and scout and be more or less someone who can do ranged.
We should also have someone down below.
I agree.
Soren's already there.
Okay.
Is that okay with everyone? Axe guarding the flag. I'll be on the other side, and I'll make my shifts between each side of the tower and kind of scouting about and making sure so I can have a ranged assessment of everything around us. Obviously, the moat behind us is not going to need that much attention, but I will make sure that I pay attention to it.
So I think I'm just gonna stand in this doorway right before the treasury room, so that way if anyone gets past Soren, then I can sneak attack.
Okay.
And then when I think you're up to try and get the flags.
Sure.
I can scout for that for you as well.
Oh, I think I'm fairly capable of getting.
What about Spikes or Tar the other children or what if we just crush their skulls? Why don't we build something like log traps so we just crush them? We just break them, you know?
Are we supposed to be using that much force?
Are we supposed to be using that much force? We're supposed to be using that much force.
Okay. I just didn't know that we could kill other students.
You won't kill them.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
I will gladly go after the other flags.
Okay, well,
or do you boys want to take guard of the castle while me and Win go get flags, because I feel like if we have more people getting flags, we have a better chance.
It's fine by me. I can.
I like that. You know, I say, fuck defenses. Let's just go wreck them. You know,
I can keep an eyesight for range.
I think you need to calm down a bit.
I think she has enough of an influence to where
we know what her strength is.
I think we just go.
Clearly.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm just supposed to be here to.
Oh, you're just observing.
Yeah, to help you.
Oh, okay.
By beating the shit out of them.
You can give us ideas, right?
Yeah, like we get logs and we drop them on them, and we take tar and pour it over the castle walls onto them, and throw feathers on them.
Because taking from that, maybe not pouring tar onto them. We can pour tar onto the front of the castle if they step onto it.
And they get stuck.
They get stuck.
It's like a human mousetrap.
Exactly.
But can we at least make sure we can get them out?
Hear me out. Rumor has it that some idiot was using a dinner plate and launched a geyser of hot coffee onto themselves.
I fucking hate it.
What if we do something like that?
This is retaliation for me killing your character in the last campaign, isn't it?
No. It's just that it is now canon that you launched a hot coffee geyser onto yourself.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Coffee stained clothes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you smell very much like coffee right now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that would be me. I did that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, well, you'd think
Well,
that...
so you can do it again. You're practiced.
Maybe. You think a magical place such as this would have a good enough understanding that when you ask for coffee, it's just not going to shoot a geyser straight out of
What?
Most people ask for a cup.
What about explosives?
Her eyes widen and her jaw drops.
She's like, do we have access to explosives?
Oh my god, can we make a Mulan, like, in the snow?
The dragon
rocket?
Sure, why not? Yes! That sounds fun.
I'm pretty sure it's just a missile.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, and dishonor on your cow.
We can set up a tripwire in front of the door.
So Axe
Along with our human mousetrap.
Shoots 12-year-olds
experience sailing would know about gunpowder.
That's fair, yeah.
That is true.
Do we have access to gunpowder?
Tina walks into the armory and she puts her hand on the plate.
Oh no.
And you can see she is like almost rabidly excited.
Oh no.
And she puts her hands on the plate and closes her eyes, and like a pile of gunpowder just comes up on the plate.
Does she bring it over to me?
I assume you guys follow her.
Oh, okay. Now the other thing we need is paper and a wick or a fuse.
I have plenty of paper. I mean, it's more of like a canvas paper.
That's fine. That's fine.
We can use hemp rope for the wick.
Yes.
Hemp rope burns too slow.
We'll just make a short fuse. It's fine. So I've fashioned together like a fucking stick of dynamite.
Oh my god.
So how many are you making?
I'm just gonna make one for when you hit the tripwire. I just want it to fall down.
So make a roll, just a straight D20 roll.
11.
So based on what you've seen, your shipmates do, you truly believe that what you have built is correct.
Oh God. Okay.
Are we gonna still do the oil at the gates? That way they get stuck, just in case.
Yeah, the tar.
Yes.
Let's do it right after the tripwire so they get stuck. and then they blow up.
And let's.
I mean, that's not a bad
Tina looks
idea.
at you, she's like, fuck yeah, I love the way.
Yeah.
I'm just like, as a male, just mob mentality and the almost pubescent, like little man that I am is just like getting enraged by all the men getting excited, and I'm just like, you know what? I wasn't on top of this before, but this is sounding really fucking fun. I'm for this right now, blowing up everything.
Tina puts her hands on both sides of your head. She goes, fuck yeah, let's do this.
I'm just shaking fire.
Like,
Someone's definitely had their cup of coffee this
she's
morning.
feeding on your excitement of just bloodlust.
I'm imagining just like forehead to forehead, just like fuck yeah.
You're the reason I decided to teach.
You're the best teacher in this goddamn academy.
Do you want to know why they call me Tina the Skull Crusher?
You crush skulls.
That I do. She's like, let's go crush some fucking skulls.
We need to make these things as quick as possible and get this to the best goddamn fort that we've ever seen in our life.
You know, I was fighting a goblin king named Wartuck, and what I did is I went in and I found him and I just fucking crushed his skull. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna take their fucking flags.
Nom flashback.
She just sees herself like running across like bridges in a cavern, just fucking knocking goblins off like into a pit of nothingness till she runs to the king and just like fucking splat, just fucking head everywhere. And that's what she sees as she's forehead to forehead with you, Soren.
So as all this is happening, Soren's not there. He's standing at the front gate, just standing there.
Tina couldn't give two fucks. She's so excited.
Yeah,
She's like, we came in with 4 kids. We're going out with 4 kids.
Okay, we need to do this right now. Here and now.
Are me and Win going to go get the flags?
You're gonna wait here. We're gonna get this prepared. We're gonna blow up some shit, put tar down, make things ready, and we're gonna bust some shit up.
Wait.
What if we make the tar flammable?
Stop!
And Tina looks at both of you. And you can tell she's a little pissed that you interrupted her flow.
We need to take it just one step at a time because we gotta make sure we don't get ourselves caught up in these traps that you guys are wanting to set up already.
My biggest thing, the tar traps that we're setting, are these going to hurt other students?
Fuck yeah.
I decide to test the dynamite.
Oh my god, no! I'm trying to.
How are you testing it?
I like strike a rock to try and light it. And as it lights, I throw it out of the fucking gate. And then you tell me what happens to the
Well, I'm
dynamite.
standing at the gate, so
He throws it outside.
Make a roll.
A d20?
Yeah.
God damn it. 10.
So you throw it and it hits the top of the gate.
Oh no!
It says back.
how far? Because I'm standing like right there.
Oh no!
Can you like don't
Oh
touch
shit!
it?
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
I run and I kick it before it
And Tina's
explodes.
like, yes!
You kicked it?
I ran and I kicked it
Make
as
a
far as I could.
dexterity throw.
Oh god.
1.
12. Oh boy.
So you go and you kick it, and right as it goes in front of Soren,
I'm gonna jump.
it explodes.
I'm gonna jump.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity, or would that be athletics? Because I'm gonna jump
Dexterity.
and like backflip
Because you're
out of it.
avoiding the dynamite.
Eight.
Oh no!
So you you get halfway through your backflip, and this thing explodes, and it fucking launches you back. But because Axe did not make it completely correctly, you're only gonna take half damage from this.
Okay.
You take 1 damage.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Not bad. Not bad.
I mean,
I just picture him standing up, just fucking face covered in like soot, just like, what the fuck
He
just
looks
happened?
like a cartoon character where it's just like the black, just like blowback marks.
Yeah.
with his black eyes, you're like, where are your eyes?
So I get
His
up.
hair's all like stuck back behind.
Yeah.
So Soren gets up, kind of wipes off his face,
And Tina comes up and slaps you on the back.
collects himself.
This is the most badass shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. Axe just jumps up and down. Yeah.
So as she says that to me, I just kind of put my hand on her and like move her aside and keep walking. And as I'm walking, I look at Axe and Kata and I say, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And then I walk back to the gate.
I throw up from excitement. Just see him being launched backwards and standing up and the hair and everything and getting so riled from Tina and everything. I'm just like, all over the floor. I'm like, fuck yeah! Like so amped.
I'm just sitting like at like a part of the house where I'm just like, is there any point where I get to like fight somebody with a sword, or is this just like
Swords, knives, flails, tar.
I'm sure we're gonna encounter someone on the way to get the flags.
We're gonna be here
so
for 3
yes.
days. It'll work out.
I'm just looking for some sword combat, honestly.
And so as you guys are talking, Anita flies in, and she like looks very like distraught. She's like,
Don't tickle
"What did
my
you
feet.
do? This child is burned.
He's fine.
You you're supposed to be planning. You're not supposed to be hurting each other.
Soren, are you okay?
Not yet. And she comes over to you, Soren, and she touches her hand to your shoulder, and you're healed. She's like, just please be careful. And then she leaves.
Tina.
Yeah.
You know what I think we need?
What?
I think we need a bigger bomb.
As I hear that, I turn around.
God, yes.
And Soren says, "If you guys are done fucking off, I think we should go scout for these flags."
I'm a Soren.
Children, this is a time to plan
Winifred.
defenses.
Would you like to go?
Until
I
the
would.
bell rings, you cannot leave this castle.
Better yet, here's what you and I will do, Soren. We'll go to the highest points of the castle, and we will scout out the castles beyond and look at their weakest points.
I built a bigger bomb.
And Tina helps you.
I'm gonna get inspiration from seeing that. Well, not like I'm getting inspiration. I get inspiration from seeing the bomb and going off and everything and Soren flying back. That I go up to Tina, I'm like, Tina.
Yeah. And she grabs your head again.
Just. Do you think that since I'm going to be doing ranged, I could strap explosives on to my arrows?
Have you seen Billy Madison?
Oh my
He's tied to like the heavier set kid.
Don't
and he's
say that.
That's exactly what she's doing. She's like, you can like you're all the skin on your face is moving and she's like vibrating. She's like, let's fucking do it.
Okay. Axe, do you think you can make explosives for my arrows?
Fuck yeah, I can.
Oh, fuck. I just run like sprinting.
Throws up
To the
again.
fucking and just like goes into the armory. I grab
you to make these now. I have to test these as quick as I possibly can.
You got it. You got it.
And Tina looks at you, she's like, you know what else we can do?
What?
I can't physically help you, but I know Kaida, much like myself, contains wild magic. If you take a little bit of her blood and put it on the arrow,
Kaida, come here right now.
They explode, but they will burst with wild magic.
Kaida, come here right now.
Excuse me, no one's using my blood.
Kaida,
Tina?
You fat lard can get some dinner.
I hold a dagger up to the back of her arm. Just tell me to do it, Tina. Tell me to do it.
Oh my god!
Tell me to do it.
Oh my god, what is happening right now?
Happening right
I grabbed my dagger and I put it to Tina's throat and I said, no one is getting blood from me.
Kaida.
Am I in this room?
No, we're on the
No?
tower of the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
go to the tower.
Oh yeah, we're at the top. Okay, yeah.
Please.
Oh my god!
I have been hunted my whole life. No one is getting a drop
Tina, what if we use
of
your blood?
from me.
You can't use me like that. But
But yet it's okay to use me?
Kaida, what if you made you're into medicine. What
Like
if
I
you
said.
made
No one is getting a drop of blood from me.
could you possibly do it yourself and put it onto
No,
objects?
I said no one is getting a drop from me.
It's okay. We'll just make the explosive.
Do you
That's
not
fine.
understand what I have been through?
I
children, it's okay. Not all of us like fun.
that God damn it. Kaida, I'm so sorry. I'm getting wrapped up. It's just, I apologize.
I understand.
Go back with Winifred, and I'll make sure that we that never happens again. I apologize. Please accept my apology.
Apology accepted, but don't make me not trust you.
Okay.
And Tina looks wild.
Make these fucking arrows now.
And while I was explaining that, my tail is just quivering back and forth because I'm so enraged.
Heckin' pissed.
Heckin' pissed.
Tina looks at you, Val, and she says, Do you think if we put our hands on the plate, we can get piranhas?
Oh my god!
I have a better idea.
What?
Sharks.
Fuck! I don't think they're aggressive enough. What about
bull sharks?
giant squids?
Do you think they'd fit?
We'll make them.
Let's fucking do it.
Giant squids, Tina?
Do I hear it? Can I hear any of this?
Yeah, we're
Can
at
I
the top
hear
of
any of
the...
this?
No, you can't. About this, how are we gonna? They're gonna be a giant squid like 20 feet, bro.
We're just gonna spawn like a 2,000-pound squid in this fucking castle.
Tina is way too caught up. She's like, what if the squid had just like fucking cracking teeth?
Can we take the plate outside, hold it sideways, put our hands against it, and then think it'll shoot into the moat?
Let me grab the plate.
You just
And you
spawn
see
a kraken.
You see her, like, she's fucking massive. Like, she is easily 7.5 feet tall. And she's just fucking ripped.
Does she get like more ripped and as she gets like more and more amped?
Absolutely, and you can see like wild magic like coming off of her as she gets like super emotional. And she runs full sprint, shaking the ground beneath you as she goes to grab the plate. And she runs outside with you guys. She's like, you guys ready to do this?
Let's fucking do it.
Okay. She puts her hands on the plate, and she like closes her eyes. And on the plate is just a fucking 20-foot long dead fucking squid. Dead, just cooked to perfection. Apple in its mouth, and she's like, I don't know what happened.
Also, I would like to point out that Soren and Winifred are just up at the top of the tower, just like.
So just to cut to you two really quick, as you guys look out from the top of this tower, it's not the same as when you are approaching the castle. You can't see anything. It's like a heavy fog has obscured everything around you, to where all you can see is the edge of the moat with the cooked kraken or cooked squid on it, and that's all you see. You cannot see past the boundaries of the moat.
What the fuck is that, Soren?
You just hear us laughing and fucking just.
What the hell are they fucking doing down there?
I'm gonna, as they're doing that, I'm gonna put my hands on the plate and I'm like, Gina, maybe you thought about it wrong. Here, and I put my hands onto the plate and I think live sashimi. It's live, like Japanese style, like eating them live before you throw them into hot oil. And I'm just thinking of a kraken and I'm like, yes. And just putting my hands on it and seeing what happens.
And just straight cooked sashimi falls on top of the squid.
I look and it's like splashes into the moat. I'm like, fuck!
She's like, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, maybe we're thinking too big. Maybe we're thinking too big. Let's try the shark. So I go up and I put my hands on the plate. Think of a fucking great white shark.
And just like 20 bowls of shark fin soup.
Oh no! That's horrible!
Fuck!
That's what I'm saying.
It happened again!
Okay. I'm beginning to think that this plate can't do anything living.
Shit!
So what about biological warfare?
Oh my god.
What about coral? Filling the whole entire moat
That's
with a coral reef.
Coral's alive though.
What about spikes?
Dead or alive, it's still gonna hurt when they step on it.
Coral and spikes.
If we can't do anything live, because it's gonna be cooked.
Spikes!
Spikes
All right, spikes.
Yeah!
with explosives.
Oh my god.
I don't think we can have that kind
Tina's
of plate.
toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go inside and make more bombs.
Tina has a bloodlust right now.
As you guys are conjuring up all this nonsense, I walk up to Win and Soren and I tell them, you don't want to know what's going on down there. They wanted my blood, for crying out loud.
Soren immediately turns around and walks away.
You just hear an explosion in the background. Fuck!
And you just hear Tina, yes!
I'm touching the plate and I'm summoning baby fucking crocodiles because they're coming out cooked, and I'm lying them onto the top of the very front of where the drawbridge would land, so it just looks like cooked baby crocodiles everywhere to try to intimidate.
Tina starts skinning one.
God, oh my god.
Damn.
That was more for defensive, as a scare tactic, but sure, we can go that route.
A long, 1 inch, wide piece of it. She's like, wouldn't this make a fantastic belt?
I guess.
Fuck!
Oh my
fuck!
god.
Guys, I'm really struggling in here. I could use some help.
Axe. here. And I run over to Axe and I grab random herbs from my pouch. Of being with my parents, and I'm like, try this. And I just throw it into the mixture as he like tightens it up, and I'm like, go ahead.
Should we test it?
Yeah. Make sure to throw it far though.
Tina, don't stand over there.
Okay. And she doesn't move.
All right, well then catch.
And she catches it and just fucking holds on to it and watches as the fucking as the wick goes down.
God. What happens?
And it fucking just explodes in her hands. And you see just like the same as Soren, just like fucking black marks just go across her face. Her hair's like all fucking pushed back, but like she's still holding it. Her hand hasn't unclenched, and she's just like, fuck yeah.
Was that any different?
I think so. Let's do some more.
Okay. And I grab more different herbs from my pouch and start throwing them to every mixture that he's making of gunpowder and whatever.
And at this point, I'd say I've made like 10 little bombs for the arrows.
Perfect.
Back to how we were scouting. So you said that there was a heavy cloud over and we couldn't see anything.
An extremely thick fog.
Thick fog.
That you guys can't see through past the boundaries of your moat.
Okay.
Soren left. He's not up there anymore.
Oh, that's right, because she came up and... Okay, then never mind. You guys go back to your...
What are you doing right now, Soren?
Standing at the gate.
Like
again.
The front gate?
Yeah.
You just watched all this happen?
Yep.
Okay.
So you still testing out the bombs?
I think they're well tested at this point.
How, given my, I wouldn't say expertise, but my, I can't think of the word.
Knowledge,
thank you. Mm-hmm. Knowledge of painting. How long would it take me to paint a mural?
How big is it?
I would want it to match the front gate.
Are you doing just the front gate, or are you doing Dead Squids and Sushi?
I would want it to be like, like the Roadrunner, where like Wile E. Coyote.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. It's gonna take 3 hours for you to do it believably.
Can I go ahead and paint something that would look like that? And I'll look at everybody and say, I'm a fairly good painter. If we possibly cut a hole into our moat and I could paint a mural that looks like our gate, they would fall into the moat.
And so correct me if I'm wrong, but the way I imagine this is as they're like lining the moat after you came down from seeing just the thick fog while you're testing explosives, doing all this shit, you're painting at the same time.
Yes.
Can we put tar behind it?
What about explosives?
No explosives. Just tar behind it would probably be the best bet. I don't want to.
They can be blinded.
And then they could blow up.
Maybe not the explosives.
How much time?
Definitely the explosives.
How much time is there until we start?
You don't know.
We don't know. Okay.
I don't want to kill anybody.
I'm not gonna kill.
You're talking about explosives.
Yeah, well, you saw. Soren flew off.
Into you, Val, she's like, what a party pooper, huh?
And I just look at him like, just shaking my head, like.
And she kind of like winks at you and punches you in the shoulder, and it is way too hard.
Yeah.
You fall over, I bet.
Yeah. Fuck. Just get back up all quick, like. Show my position that I did.
Like, you know when the Hulk punches Thor?
Yeah.
That's what Tina does to you.
I sprint back and just stand right next to him. I don't think that's a good idea.
So, as this is all happening, Soren's just kind of fucking fed up with all the shenanigans. And for some reason, he feels like he's done something like this before. So he's gonna walk up to everybody. All right, I've had enough of this. Tina, fuck off. You can't help us anyway.
Fuck you, I've been
Fuck
this
off.
whole time.
Axe, you go up, guard the flag. Winifred, you're with me.
Okay.
Kaida and Val, you stay here for defense.
Looks to me.
Understood.
But what about someone to go get the flags?
That's where me and Winifred are going.
Oh, right.
You stay here, guard the flag. Val and Kaida, stay here for defense. Tina, you fuck off. You can't help us anyway.
I'll always trust a Dragonborn.
Tina says, God, fuck,
Well, thank you,
Jesus
Val.
Christ. And she walks out onto their drawbridge and turns around to look at you all and she's like, when the fuck did we get 2 bridges?
God damn it.
Amazing.
So do you guys have any other preparations you would like to do?
I mean, I think it's assumed, I didn't say it, but I tied a new bomb up to the top of the...
Yeah, I think
top
that's
of the-
assumed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
A bigger one.
I wouldn't say it's like a preparation, but I'm taking one of the arrows from the armory and I'm breaking it at the tip, and I take the spike that's out of my hair and my hair comes down and I put it into my pouch, and then I wrap my hair up and twirl it around and then put the arrow that I just broke off into the top of my knot and make like a top knot of it. And just, that's my way of preparing to go into like a battle.
A battle.
At a time.
God.
For the watch.
And so as you guys are all making your final preparations, Tina, still standing on the drawbridge, turns around to raise a finger, mouth open, about to say something, and she walks to you guys and goes to the wrong opening.
The one that I painted.
She just like, she's walking, just slams straight into it, and just like takes a step and she's like, what the fuck? And like looks to the one to the left and walks through, and then she looks at all of you guys again.
I just look at Tina. I'm like, I'm a fairly good painter.
I can tell you fooled me. Yeah, I'll remember that. So 2 things I forgot to tell you guys. First off, to win this game, you guys have to capture 2 other flags and make sure yours isn't captured. Whoever has 3 flags wins. The second thing I forgot to mention is that if you come in last place, you're kicked out of the school.
Thanks for listening to Battles and Brews, a D&D podcast. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/battlesandbrews.
That's patreon.com/the-word-battles, the letter N, and the word brews.
For exclusive content, interaction with us directly, and merchandise coming soon.
If you enjoyed listening, don't forget to follow on Spotify or wherever you get your podcast from. Also, don't forget to follow our socials.
Until next time, this is Battles and Brews.